Now, one thing we have a big affinity for here at New Game Plus is headsets, and we have a lot of them, and they're all around the studio, and there's just so many headsets. It's like they multiply. But we did get sent one the other day that I thought was an interesting take on it. So as opposed to being a standard plug into your PC headset, we got sent a set of Bluetooth Astro A38. I guess you'd call them headphones, but they do have a microphone in it as well. So maybe headset, maybe headphone, I don't know. Moral of the story is, the difference between these and your other ones is that they're not quite built for such a hardcore purpose. There's no mix amp in the middle. There's no straight cable connection into your PC itself. They work over Bluetooth, so it's more for your smartphones, your tablets, your notebooks, stuff like that. And I guess the big question comes with it is, how does it sound? Because, I mean, basically that's what the crux of any headphone review should be. The answer is pretty good. There's a caveat to that. Having had a set of the Astro A40s, I am a bit spoiled. I have first gen A40s, and they're pretty damn good. I did have a problem with the cable on that, but that's another thing for another day. But basically, the big thing that these have is the advantage of just being able to put straight on your head. They sync up really easily, just Bluetooth as per standard. I find that they tend not to have great lows. Like high mid comes through pretty well, and I'm not asking for like super duper over the top doof doof bass, but just something to kind of like crunch. And I think that's the only part of the sound fidelity that lets it down. But of course, it's only going to be as good as the source that it's coming from. So if you're using, one of your streaming services, it sounds fine. But if you are looking for that next level, FLAC kind of connection, well, you wouldn't be buying a set of, Bluetooth headphones anyway. The other big things are telephone calls work fine. I made a fair few of them while I had them to see how it worked and see if there was any problems with that. The only issue I've had so far is with my smartphone. I have a Galaxy Note 2. And I find that when I was using it with the Note 2, it was prone to dropping out. And not all the time, but just enough to be annoying, enough for me to notice it. I use it on my iPad, no problems. I use it on my Surface, no problems. But I used it on my Note 2, and it just seemed to struggle a bit with some of it sometimes. But that said, the Note 2 and Samsung in general are pretty garbage. I'm not going to read your emails, so don't send them. So basically what we have here is a great... I get a different take on that kind of thing. And I used to have a set of creative Bluetooth headphones from maybe 8 years ago, and they were fantastic and I loved them. So for me, I was looking for another set of Bluetooth headphones that worked to purpose. Now, besides the problems I had with dropping out and things like that, they worked for when I was at the gym. They worked for when I was at home playing games. They will work technically as a headset for gaming as well, if that's what you want to do with them. But I think the main focus of these is basically the lifestyle stuff, listening to music, answering your phone calls, having it all in the one place. The other thing I should mention before I go, battery life. 20 hours of audio play, 15 hours of chat as well, 5 hours to charge. Pretty good battery life. Definitely worth an option if you're looking, definitely worth a look if you're looking for a Bluetooth headset option.